With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I've been to every city in Mexico. Came across an unclaimed piece of meat in Baja. Turned out to be Rosie. Guess he picked a knife fight with somebody better.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 20th day of February, 2025. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. How are you? My name is Chris Hockey, and here we are on a Thursday morning, best day of the week, Thursday morning. I believe Tommy Olson, maybe. I think Tommy Olson. I believe Tommy's coming in. Tommy, anybody? Ben Lieber, I believe Ben Lieber. And Cast of Thousands. Let's go. Let's get her started. Here's Nick Swartz, and friend of the show, friend of Meat Sauce Paul Lambert with a little comedy. It's Thursday morning. Come on in. It's going to be a little warmer today, and I am glad you are here.
I want to get a pet for my apartment. Like I got a pet, but I want to get an exotic one. Like I always think it's cool when celebrities get like a really crazy animal. Like they're like, yeah, so and so has 27 giraffes. You're like, what? Really? I think that's cool. Like Michael Jackson had like a whole zoo. Like I want to have zoo animals, but like still have like a 1-bedroom apartment. Just to be weird, you know what I mean? Just have like a cheetah. Just walk around my apartment, you know what I mean? Why not? And just have like get-togethers, but don't tell anybody that I bought a cheetah. So people walk in like, what's up, dude? Oh my God! Is that a cheetah? And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Just don't touch him. He's like running around my apartment. He's just running around at like 80 miles an hour. Just mauling people. Ow! I'm like, cheetah, sit. Cheetah. Ah! Cheetah, sit. He doesn't listen. Bad cheetah. Yeah, you're a bad cheetah.
Here's a stressed beaver.
Jeff, look at this thing.
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. It is Thursday, February 20th of 2025. It's not deathly cold anymore, but it's still pretty cold. But you can feel it changing. You can feel it changing. It's a little warmer. You know what I'm saying, you guys?
It's supposed to be in the 40s tomorrow?
I don't know.
Sunday,
I don't know, man.
High of 41.
Tomorrow's not Sunday, Sweet Lee.
No, I know, but it's getting there, though.
It is, buddy boy.
And then guess what? It'll almost be preseason football
And then we're going to be like, it's too damn hot out here. When's Christmas?
Yep, correct. The Christmas speech is right around the corner.
Lloyd Christmas.
Oh, her name would have been Merry Christmas.
Oh, how sweet is that?
Yeah.
Still can be.
Really?
Lauren Holly.
What happened to her?
She had a moment.
Man,
yeah.
I had a few moments.
I'm sure. Well, Jim Carrey did, right? They dated in real life for a while.
Yeah.
They did, yeah.
Bill Carey. Did I just say Bill?
Bill Carey?
Yeah, different guy.
Yeah.
No
In
relation.
a full sentence.
Man, the moment Jim Carrey had in the 90s was incredible.
Was he down there?
Yep.
I was just talking about this with my friends the other day. Like, who had the craziest streak of movies? Because Jim Carrey had a crazy run. Adam Sandler had a pretty insane run. Ben Stiller is up there. Like, a lot of those guys had legendary runs in that mid 90s to early 2000s, mid 2000s era.
Let me look.
I'd say based on the money he was making, too, that Jim Carrey's the right answer.
Yeah.
He was kind of a runaway train for a while.
Yeah.
Never going back.
Great song.
Everybody's talking to you.
No. All right, hang on here. Let me.
You're right. It is. It is a great song, though. Let me think. Who else had a great run? Bobcat Goldthwait?
Yeah, he did.
True.
Seabiscuit.
I mean, does Eddie Murphy count? He's kind of already had.
Yeah, he did in his 80s. In the 80s, it did.
Because I don't think anyone beats that.
No way, man.
Jim Carrey did Ace Ventura, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Batman Forever.
Ick.
Ace Ventura 2.
Batman every now and again.
Yep. The Cable Guy, which is a 10 out of 10.
You love that movie.
I love that movie.
You're the only person I know that loves that movie.
My brother loves it.
Yeah, I said you're the only person.
Yeah, yeah. I love it.
How you feel about The Cable Guy is how I feel about The Mask. I think The Mask is a 10 out of 10 movie.
I think Cable Guy is a 10 out of 10. I think it's one of the funniest movies of all time.
Duh.
He plays an obsessed cable guy. It's brilliant. That's where he takes him to medieval times. And Matthew Broderick the whole time is trying to tell him I don't want to be your friend. But then he knows all of the jousting stuff. It's genius.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't do the show any longer. Because apparently Rob Lowe's latest interviews with Matthew Modine, legendary star of Vision Quest.
Oh, no.
And the podcast is titled Matthew Modine, Vision Quest or Youngblood.
Oh.
And if somebody says Youngblood's a better film than Vision Quest, we're going to have trouble.
You'd fight.
I don't know if I'd fight because hockey fighters are hard to fight.
Now, do you follow Rob Lowe or does the algorithm just know that you want Matthew Modine podcast interviews?
I just got this texted to me by the lovely and talented Sarah Jane. But yes, I do follow Rob Lowe, and I do think Rob Lowe's great.
Did you buy that Shoot t-shirt?
Of course I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I never got it either.
Frank Jasper ripped you off.
Frank Jasper.
That's Shoot's name.
No, I know. I don't say a bad thing about Shoot.
Okay.
Because he's going to be brought here by the St. Paul Saints, and we're going to wrestle.
Oh, you and him are going to wrestle.
We're going to wrestle.
Does Frank Jasper own Temu?
He owns Jasper. Alcoholism.
Oh, poor Frank.
It's a store just for if you want to develop a problem.
Wow. So...
Hey, speaking of the Saints, we haven't announced it yet.
We haven't,
because we're waiting for the Saints to announce it. But
yeah, we haven't.
But we know the date. Can't say it yet, I guess. But we're not that far away. Just 4 months or so from Zacho having to do the Bat Boy bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And as of a couple of weeks ago, he still had not secured a makeup artist. Hasn't taken the appropriate steps. No, he's got 4 months. He's got plenty of time. I'm not saying that his assignment is due. It's not that far away before the charge challenge punishment is right there in front of us.
He's terrible at fantasy football.
Unbelievably bad.
He beat me last year.
Well, yeah, but no. Or did he?
Yeah, he did.
Everybody. Well, you were the ghost.
I was the
Didn't
ghost.
matter. Yeah.
He bit me.
He bits me. Straight up. Yeah, that'll be a great event.
Are you going?
I mean... I love the Saints. Maybe. I might go just to witness the carnage.
I'm 100% going to watch him on Twin Cities Live. That's the home run.
Yeah, you don't leave your house for anybody.
Did you see me on there the other day?
I saw you on social media on Twin Cities Live the other
one
day.
time you don't watch.
How come the 4 or 5 times I've been on Twin Cities Live, you never watch?
It's
Not this month, Max. Not this month.
It's becoming a pattern.
Yeah, what's your
I
problem?
feel like you're avoiding me, dog.
I have not seen that show all this week. I haven't seen it once this week.
Oh.
What day were you on? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Wait, it couldn't have been Monday because that was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, according to our bosses, and you filled in. So it must have been Tuesday?
Yeah, I went on Tuesday. Louis Farrakhan Day, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Genius.
What did they have you do?
It was the watch, read, listen.
What were your answers?
I talked about the documentary Tickled, about the competitive endurance tickling. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that.
No relation to PA tickling you at the urinal.
That's no relation to PA tickling. It was very hard to not make that joke,
Right.
But I know that a daytime TV audience is not the same as the Power Trip audience.
I don't know if their demo would have been as cool with it as ours is.
No way.
That the voice of the Vikings tickles you for profit at the urinal.
But I know me and Ben were thinking of the same thing.
Of course.
But yeah, I think actually there is a person in that documentary, no joke, that's named Zach Halverson. That was one of the competitive ticklers.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
That checks out.
Yeah.
But it's like it's this weird thing where the guy hears about it and he's kind of like, oh, tee-hee, a competitive endurance tickling. What's the deal with this quirky thing? And then immediately gets met with pushback when he tries to interview the people. Like they start calling him slurs, like, anti-gay slurs, and start being derogatory towards him. And he's like, whoa, what the hell is going on? And then eventually he investigates and finds that there's this weird, dark underbelly of competitive endurance tickling.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah, shocking. Wow.
So that's what you're watching.
Yep.
What are you reading or listening to? Let's just steal their entire segment.
Yeah.
I was reading. I'm reading a lot of different stuff, but I was like trying to think of what's a good thing to talk about on Twin Cities Live. But I did read The Good Neighbor, a biography about Mr. Rogers lately, and I thought that was a good way to also transition out of the dark underbelly of competitive endurance tickling, is to brighten it up a little bit.
It can only edge for so long.
Right.
What if Max was reading a book on the history of WCCO radio?
I thought the same thing. Yeah.
Was that the name of a book?
No, they used to call, or still do.
Oh, The Good Neighbor.
Yeah, The Good Neighbor.
That's funny. No, and then I borrowed the listen to from my friend Chris Hockey as a recommendation, the Wind of Change podcast. I went on there and talked about that.
Ah, yes. Good podcast.
The Wind of Change.
Yeah, man. Fascinating stuff.
Which one is that?
About if the CIA wrote the
right.
Wind of Change song by the Scorpions.
Which they obviously did.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
Let's be real.
Great songwriters.
Well, that's sweet. That's a great song. I wish we could play it.
I'd say half the time we bring that song up, I reference what I'm about to reference, but
yeah,
who cares? I already started my sentence.
FCN?
It's just crazy that we all slow danced in middle school to that song.
Yeah.
Did you guys really?
Oh, my God,
Yeah,
yes.
oh, yeah. Oh,
As
yeah.
soon as he started whistling, we started looking for hips to grab.
And I say this every time, Corey and I would make our way to the concession stand.
Yeah, because like the two
You
or
guys
three
were together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, kind of, because the two or three gals that you wanted to dance with got
Yeah.
picked pretty quickly. So
Yeah,
you're like,
Scene Baron is choice, right?
I'm gonna do a lap. I'm gonna go get some popcorn. Maybe go to the bathroom.
They got soda?
Is this a slow dance? No, yeah, I don't need to do that. It's probably a good time.
Hey,
to,
Scene Bear, when you're done FBing that girl, you interested in a pop?
I think they got pizza.
Yeah, I'll get you a box of popcorn.
Yeah, sure,
I'll get it to you on the way back. You you have fun dancing to the
Yeah,
Scorpions.
you got your own box. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, sorry, Sean. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's so funny. I never pictured that song as like because I only learned about it in the context of the Cold War stuff, so I don't picture it as just people listening to it and slow dancing during a school dance.
It's got a swaying tone.
Now
to
that I
it.
hear that, that makes sense. Yeah.
So, in middle school, you're like 11 or 12 or 13 years old, and you're grabbing hip and leaving some space for the Holy Ghost, and you're rocking back and forth. Well, other people were. Sauce and I were at the concession stand going, one popcorn and one Mountain Dew, please. As one tear just would fly down our face.
But I need a break.
Mom, you gotta go.
I already slow danced with all the hot chicks. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Mom,
You guys have it. I can do it anytime. This is your moment to shine.
Yeah, these girls are coming over to my house. We're dancing later, so why don't you take this round?
And then
Want some popcorn?
Then rump
Speaking of grabbing hips.
Then rump shaker would start right after.
How are you?
That's good, Thomas.
It's just like a
Will Ferrell.
Battle
Will Ferrell's
cry.
that's a good one.
That is true.
That's a good one. Will Ferrell had a good run.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, for sure.
It's a good one.
Let Me Love You by Mario. That was my version of that song. Is when that song came on at the school dance. That's when you went to go find your boys to crack some jokes. Like, I don't need these girls, man.
I don't even know that song. Would I recognize it?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
for
sure,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I used to play it all the time.
My
9 to noon?
Yeah.
was it tickling?
Hi, Tommy.
Hey, gang. What song?
My slow dance song was
Let Me Love You
Sister
by Mario.
Christian.
Oh, an all-timer. That's
Sister Christian?
Yeah.
That's Bo Hunt and
yeah.
Burns. Do you know when Bo Hunt and Burnsy comes on? That's his song.
Who now? What?
Oh, Ryan Burns.
Yeah. Or no, maybe not. One of the Mario songs.
No, I think you're right.
Is that right?
Yeah, somebody's like little
Intro song.
on PA show is Let Me
Yeah,
Love
it's
You.
Bo Hunter. Yeah. First dance song? Is that what we're talking?
Yeah,
We're
just
talking
one was
about-
a hip grabber.
Yeah, middle school dances.
Oh, God. It was an Usher and Lil Wayne's, or no, and Lil Jon song.
Oh, the Lovers and Friends.
Oh, God. Knuckle deep.
Knuckle deep. Isn't that one of his songs, Lil Jon?
No. You guys remember when the thong song would come on and everyone would show their thongs?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think you're forgetting how old we are.
Yeah.
Well, Bellanote probably played it, did they?
They had it in the 90s, I bet.
If Bellanote played it, I don't believe we allowed middle schoolers in there to grab hips.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, if I had a thong when I was that age, it was because my tidy whities were up my crack.
Oh, my.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That stopped the world. I don't know.
Man, that was a different time.
Yeah,
It certainly was.
Middle school dances?
Yeah.
Best times ever.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The best
They
times
were
in the
fun,
world.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Ever.
You look forward to
Different
it the
experiences
second
than I
it turned
did.
to Monday. You were like, yes.
Oh, and then that Friday, we used to play mini basketball before going, so I used to be fully sweaty already going.
Oh, my God.
Good strategy.
Oh, yeah, great strategy. But then Shmuel was 2 years older, so Shmuel was an 8th grader. I was a 6th grader. So then I got to go dance and be with all the 8th grade,
Guys.
Dudes.
Yeah, both, but guys and girls, we're all dancing.
Yeah, you're dancing, man, hanging out.
No, but I remember an 8th grade girl grinded on me at my first dance, and I was in 6th grade. I'm like, this is the best thing of all time.
It's the best. It's the best feeling. When you pass the check, when you just slide up behind them and you're dancing, and then they turn around and look at you for a second, you're like, oh my God, are we going to keep dancing?
Do you remember that was original Tinder right there?
Correct. I would always get the goat scream.
Oh, and then you go check out the other basketball area, and they're actually playing basketball. Just getting some snacks.
I think I'm going to go home.
Get some snacks.
Oh.
I like that you just called seeing other people in nature the original Tinder.
Yeah.
You mean human interaction? You mean attempting to date?
No, but grinding on
the original
someone.
Tinder.
No.
Yeah, that's for a lot of us that was our first foray into the opposite sex, right? It's like, hey, look at this. And then strike out, strike out, strike out, strike out, strike out. You want to go home to my place and play Sega Genesis? I got Toe Jam and Earl. No, you guys are going to go make out with chicks? Okay.
I got 2 controllers. We can each play at the same time.
Yeah, I'll go play Mortal Kombat by myself.
Yeah, I'll be back. See you guys Monday.
Those sleepovers were all time, though. Just saying how close you were to a makeout or something. Oh, God.
Wouldn't know.
You were close to making out at a sleepover?
No, you'd say oh yeah, during the slow song I was thinking about making out with her, but then you didn't. But it was all about the anticipation. I loved it. Middle school dances were.
I just had a flashback memory. It was a very embarrassing moment in my life. You guys want to hear a very embarrassing moment?
Yeah,
in my life?
of course.
I don't know how old I was. I was young, but not young enough for this to have been said.
Oh no!
But we were spending the night at Chad Jordan's house for his birthday. This memory is notable for 2 reasons. I'll tell you the embarrassing one first. I have a great regret and an embarrassing one. The embarrassing was this. I was sleeping in his bedroom with him, and the other kids are 5 other boys, and they were in the scattered throughout the rest of the house. And I go, Chad, and Chad was my best friend. I go, Chad. He goes, yeah. And I go, you ever oh, this is so embarrassing. I go, you ever miss your mom and dad when you're spending a night away from home? And I didn't know that the other boys had snuck into his bedroom to scare us, and they all started laughing.
Oh, hugs, Daddy.
I know. It was 9th grade.
That's sweet, though.
Yeah, that's
No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't 9th grade, but and I was too old to be saying that. But then the other thing
27.
was, tell me this doesn't. This is a regret. I'm 54. I've kept this my whole life.
Okay.
Chad's mom was a lunch lady, and she had access to school pizza. So for his birthday, we all wanted, because we all dreamt of eating as much school pizza as you wanted, because it was the greatest thing that ever happened. Every Friday we had school pizza.
Paul, your hands up.
Chad's mom, Woodhawk.
The lunch lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has access to unlimited school pizza.
Yeah, right.
Was she hot?
Yeah, did she teach you a few things? Is that where this is going?
I probably did Raider panties roar. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, wore it like a superhero.
Oh,
By the way, and also, for those of you asking, Tommy, I'm not trying to stereotype, but this was an Indiana lunch lady in the 70s. Do you think she was hot?
I'm literally picturing from Billy Madison. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
The lunch
You
lady.
kids like 'em hot, eh? Lady, you're scaring us.
Yeah. So she brought this entire box of pizzas. And we talked about it all week, how much we were going to destroy some pizza.
best.
And I ate like a slice and a half and I was full because I'd eaten something earlier in the day and I was so angry at myself. All these years later, I'm still angry at myself.
It's like going to Disney World and going on one ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
To
a waste
this
of time.
day, if I had a time machine, that'd be the first thing I'd do.
Would you go back and kill baby Hitler? Nope. I'd go to that birthday party on an empty stomach.
Hammer Chad's mom. Yep.
I'd go to Chad Jordan's house, eat all the pizza I want, and say, "Hey, Chad, you ever get tired from hauling that big giant D word around like I do?"
Is your mom down to pound?
Yeah, Chad, you should run up to the store. Talk to your mom quick.
Where's your mom's room? And just light a cigarette.
Oh, man. Oh, God. I can't even tell you. I was just as disgusting as you can imagine I was. Because if I wouldn't have, oh, God, I'm going to say it. Who cares? I wouldn't have raided the panty drawer. I'd have been in the dirty laundry. You know what I mean? I was
God.
disgusting young man.
You're a freak. Oh, yeah. You just needed to smell it. Just huff it.
You guys point for it.
You would have huffed. You'd have been huffing it.
Go ahead, Tommy. Go ahead. Call me a freak, Tommy. Go ahead.
Good point. Yeah, Tommy, don't.
You're right.
You know what? I'd have had to take them off you.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show. It's Tommy's here. It must be Thursday.
Hey, Uncle Daddy.
What up, baby? Sweet baby.
How was Valentine's Day?
When was that?
Last Friday.
I just walked around going,
This beaver.
Oh, my God. You were looking.
Did you find some strange, or what'd you do?
no. Max was like, hey, Hawk.
Fresh from the box.
What?
What'd you do for Valentine's Day, Tommy?
Yeah, what'd you do, Thomas?
We did a staycation. So we did one night in Minneapolis, and then we did one night in Edina, over in Paul's neck of the woods.
Did your wife come?
How did you and Eric Setterholm? What was it like hanging out with Eric Setterholm?
You were small?
Yeah. You and Setterholm share a twin bed?
Oh, see. We went back to Ocean Air where I proposed to her, so that was fun. And then we went to a new bar in Minneapolis called Rabbit Hole.
Whoa.
You guys, my God. Couldn't tell you to go to a better place.
Did you
Really?
say what now? What?
Couldn't. I probably should pronounce when I say that.
Oh, my God.
What kind of a vibe?
I'm like, let me give an address here.
It's like if
Brilliant.
If Cowboy Jack's, downtown Cowboy Jack's, had a baby with the Loop, and their kid was like a prodigy. That's what the bar's like. So
Where is it? North Loop?
Yeah, do you know what Orange Theory?
No.
Paul, do you know where Planet Fitness is?
No.
Do you know where Lifetime is? Do you know where
You know when you're
Discover Strength
Do you
is?
know where Weight Watchers is?
Oh, you're pulling in and you start to go down the hill in North Loop, and like Cuzzies is right there. You know where
Cuzzies.
is?
Dear God.
Wales.
All time.
All time.
All timer.
Their focaccia turkey sandwich, 10 out of 10.
we told you to stay away from your Cuzzies.
We weren't the ones that told him.
So, kind of go up the hill from Cuzzies. It's on that street, and it took over some old wine bar. So it's like you go downstairs, and then they have a huge outdoor patio. It's going to be sick. And they want to be the place where people go to watch sports.
Yeah.
And like they have all these TVs everywhere, but then it's like they had a nice cover band, the people that Zach like. I don't know. It was fun. It was super.
Men?
No, It was Not So SE cover band. Have you guys heard of them?
Oh, I love those guys.
They're actually really good.
Isn't one of those guys? Isn't Will from Quiet Drive? I think he's in that band.
Yeah, that's right.
Those guys are great.
Yeah. So they were there the night we were there. So like at the end of the night, it was like all these single people, and then Sess and I were there. It was super fun. And then woke up Saturday and went to the Galleria and just got hammered at the Cove.
At the Galleria?
Yeah.
You can get hammered at the Galleria?
Oh my God.
I don't think I can afford that. Am I allowed in that place?
Well, that's the worst part, Hogs Daddy. Sess got me drunk, and then we just started shopping.
Oh, you can't do it.
No.
You can't do it.
No.
Great stores in there.
Oh, my God.
You can't do it.
It's the best.
It's the best.
Yeah, so that was fun. It was a fun weekend. And then, Sunday got back, ordered Domino's, and that was bad.
Taco Bell.
We had Taco Bell Saturday night. It was one of those weekends. I was on such a good track. I was down like 6 pounds. Now I'm up 5.
It happens.
Yeah.
11-pound swing in a week.
Yeah, Corey. It's
but you work out, so I get that you fluctuate. I get
it's
it.
Just, I
get it.
I can't get on the scale because now it's hard. It's just sad.
Yeah, but I mean, if most of us had an 11-pound week, right? It's a swing in either direction, 11 pounds. That's a huge week for the rest of us. But you do that all the time. So you shouldn't let it get to your ego or confidence. That's just a standard thing. You can drop 5 just as fast as you can gain them.
Yeah.
I bet you're going to be down 5 by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Thanks,
Corey,
I needed this.
So what's the big deal, baby?
Hey, you started working out.
I did.
Where are you going? Do you know?
It
doesn't matter.
Yeah, no. I'm just, it's wonderful.
Feel great, don't you?
Yeah. 35 minutes on the treadmill. Feel
Beautiful.
like a new man.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You're back, baby.
Nah, we'll see.
God.
Running or walking?
Walking.
That's the whole craze. Everyone's walking these days. No, seriously, you guys.
People love it.
It's like an uphill walk on the treadmill. That's a huge thing. It's trending. I'm not kidding. It's very trending. It is. I'm not kidding. Like that's what they say is good for body fat. Is just walking uphill. I'm like, okay.
Walking. Yeah, it's like a old school GPS.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's like, they've been doing it for a long time.
No, you guys, I'm telling you, it's a trend. I swear. Well, no, you guys, I've been watching Love Is Blind too.
Actually,
it's the best.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Tommy's got a taste for meat so fine. From juicy burgers to steaks divine. Each bite he takes, his tongue does flip. In his mouth, every morsel's a trip. He loves the sizzle, the smoke, the grill. With ribs and sausages, he feels quite thrilled. From brisket, slow cooked to perfection. Tommy's a meat lover, that's no illusion.
Genius.
Tommy's
Brilliant.
a meat lover.
Brilliant hugs.
Love Is Blind.
Oh, it's fantastic. Have you guys seen the other series? Like any of the other?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
No, I have not.
It's way better.
It's 10 times better.
It's way better.
This one is or the other one?
No, the other seasons are way
so
better than this season. This is the worst season yet. I'm not lying.
Really?
It's so, you know what I mean?
It's
It's
still
so
good.
boring. Like compared to the other ones.
But there's way more drama in the other seasons.
I've only seen this season, and every one so far is just a home run. It all works out.
Right.
It's like, come on.
Well, it's all Minnesota people. They're all pretty similar.
Yeah,
It's
but
pretty happy.
It takes a turn.
I hear it's about to go.
Oh, it
I
takes a
hear
turn.
it's about to get bad. Real bad.
I actually heard a story about one of the gals that she broke up with her boyfriend right before she went on the show, but that the dude still lived in the same apartment, and then she came to live with the guy from Love Is Blind in the same apartment.
Damn.
Well, that's cold blooded.
You guys, third, what is that called when you're kind of connected to someone through a couple people?
So you're Eskimo brothers?
No, well. No.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, though.
We gotta be better at hiding stuff.
No, I'm just saying.
And you called Hawk a freak.
Well, we could get people. We could get some contestants on here if you guys wanted to. I don't know if that's.
What, you know some of them?
Yeah. So I played football with. Do you know Ben? The guy.
We don't want any of the guys.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Actually, Molly, the redhead.
Yeah.
You know her?
Yeah.
Is it Abby or Molly? I don't know.
Molly.
She's the one with the conspiracy theories, right?
Oh, no, Molly, Molly's the little
Molly's the dancer that's very direct, and she said, I'm only going for one guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I get lost.
I think that's Meg.
Do you know the redhead?
Well, through a friend. It's a friend of a friend, so I've never really met her, but there's a connection.
What? Do you know the blonde one with the tattoos? Just asking for a friend, just in case I wanted to do an interview.
Are you caught up, Maxo?
I'm like an episode or two behind.
I'm one behind.
I'm on like
Oh,
3.
you guys haven't finished it yet?
I think I'm
wait,
on 3.
We finished it. Yeah.
That little,
I can't
greasy
stop.
end. That greasy end is
Dude.
tough. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so glad you guys are watching it now. I'm so glad you guys are
It's the
watching
best.
it.
Go back and watch the other ones. It's so
It's
good.
so good.
Wait, is there one where somebody pretends that she looks like Megan Fox?
Yes, dude, it's the funniest thing in the world.
Funny.
Does he do a 180 when the doors open?
Dude, it's so bad.
He's so you could tell that he knows he's being filmed, but if he wasn't being filmed, he would have started cursing and probably
100%.
started hauling ass.
There's just one guy last season. All he talks about is how much money he makes. That's all he talks about. And then there's this girl that's like, I just want to be like a stay-at-home wife. So like she found out he makes a lot of money, and then when they meet.
Oh, dude.
She couldn't be more turned off. It was the most awkward thing.
So awkward when it doesn't work out.
He's forcing makeouts. It's so uncomfortable.
Or Tommy, how about remember that one gal that was like a fitness trainer and she's doing sit-ups and push-ups while this dude is like divulging his family trauma? He's like, yeah, my grandma died. And he's like, wait, are you doing push-ups right now?
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's greasy,
Or
man.
these guys are hammered and they call him the wrong name. It's so bad.
Oh, dude.
It's so bad.
Wow, this one's boring compared to that.
Oh, man.
No, but I think it's about to turn up now that they go to Mexico. And
once they go on the vacation.
Is greasy. I love when they sit around and chat and there's like 7 open bottles of booze.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon, serving Korean wine, riding on the shaggin' wagon through the land and sky, with every twist and turn he faces every fight.
Hold on. It's not the Double Dragon, is it?
What?
Double Cobras. Damn it!
Yeah, it's 2 Cobras. That's the two names, 2 Cobras.
Tommy is the Double Dragon.
Double Dragon. Great game, though.
Great game.
Front page sports after this Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Listen, I don't know why Tommy's standing up with his hand on his hips, but he ain't got his headphones on. And I want you all to hear this. So put your headphones on.
Oh, no.
Put your headphones on.
Okay.
This one's almost too dirty.
Oh, God. What, is this a song?
It's called 2 Cobras.
Oh,
Obviously, AI knows who
Tommy's
you are.
the king of the street, 2 Cobras, he's known. Put your hands down, pull your pants down, let's have some fun. Tongue, spit, shake your hips too. Sit down, let's groove just like 2 Cobras do. 2 Cobras, tongue, spit, pull your pants down, sit. 2 Cobras, we're the hit.
Oh, my God.
Slides into the crowd with a smile so wide. Tommy's the one, the coolest guy alive. Tongue, spit, feel the rhythm. Pull your pants down, let's get the party started. 2 Cobras, tongue, hands, come. Spit, pull your pants down, sit. 2 Cobras with a hit.
I mean, Cobras have tongues, I guess.
Yeah, and they do spit like venom.
Yeah,
So-
he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Don't
I hope.
My God, Tommy. I blame you.
Tommy,
It's your fault.
Tommy.
Tom Hurst. Pull your pants back up.
He slides into the crowd with a smile so wide. Tommy's the one, the coolest guy alive. Tongue, spit. Feel the rhythm.
What the hell?
Who knows?
Feel the rhythm, Tommy.
Tongue, spit.
I'm telling you, AI must look up stuff on you as it's writing its song.
Genius.
Oh, you're talking about Tommy Olsen? Okay, here you go.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
that song's 15 minutes long.
Sit down, let's groove like 2 Cobras do.
Oh, my.
Yeah, baby.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. Buy 3 Red Bulls for just $8.50 for a limited time. Get some Red Bull. Wake up at Holiday. Yeah! Tommy, this is the point every Thursday where you tell us something about a holiday that you stopped at.
Well,
do you have a holiday moment this week?
No, but I do. Do you know what they have underrated? Their chip aisle. Everyone talks about their candy.
Yeah.
Their chips,
Elite.
We got it all.
They are.
Yeah.
And there's some stuff that's only at Holiday compared to other stores. I just like the white cheddar Cheetos.
Oh.
Have you ever had them, Corey?
Are you kidding? Amazing.
There's not a better chip out there.
Oh, my God.
You give me the family style bit,
Yes.
gone.
So good.
It's so good.
Oh,
Core, have you had them? You have to like Cheetos. There's nothing wrong with Cheetos.
I love Cheetos. I've never had the white cheddar Cheetos.
Oh, you'd love them.
And they say that they're like simply natural, so you feel kind of healthy.
When you eat a family bag.
They're so good.
The Four Nations Face-Off final is tonight, 7 o'clock. USA versus the Canadians.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, that'll be great. I can't wait.
Fun.
There's no live sports on until tomorrow, so that'll be great.
Hands being thrown.
Yep.
Goals being scored.
Yeah.
Said the tickets were like really, really expensive.
Yeah,
They're
I think-
selling on the aftermarket really well.
I think like the $2,500 is the lowest ticket.
Damn.
I saw.
Man.
Is it in Boston? Is that what you said,
Yeah.
Core?
Yep, the
I think
TD
it is,
Garden. I can only imagine what those Boston fans are going to do during the Canadian anthem.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Think of the bars in Boston, how fun that would be.
Yeah, that's going to be cinema.
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Don't you think it should have been in Minnesota? Don't we like the state of hockey?
Maybe in the future.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool if it was here. West 7th right there? XL?
And then whoever hosts it should get to pick the other three nations.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
All right, so it'll be the U.S.,
Thank you.
Chad,
Like
Thailand, and
Dropfoot?
Peru. Those are my three nations.
Peru.
Versus the USA.
Peru feels like a name you should say with two over.
Peru. Okay.
The Wolves are at Houston tomorrow night at 8:30. The Wolves start the post-All-Star break in 7th place in the West. They are 31-25. Houston 34-21. The Wolves are 2-1 against Houston this year. Their only loss to them was in overtime.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
get back on the winning trail here. It's crunch time for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert, I read this morning, I think is still day to day. No Julius Randle tomorrow, but hopefully Rudy can get healthy because Rockets obviously got Alperen Şengün, who's one of the better big men in the NBA. But yeah, I'm excited to see it, man. This is crunch time, so they got to start putting it together.
Right.
And despite everything this season, they're a top 10 team in defense and a top 10 team in three-pointers. That's how you win games in the NBA these days. So they can still do anything that they want to do.
Little over an hour from now, Ryan Jeffers of the Minnesota Twins will be calling in live from spring training. Braves and Twins play at Hammond Stadium in Fort Myers on Saturday. But this time of year, I never know. Like, does that mean two players that we know play or zero? I have no idea when, and the actual players get in there and do it, or if it's just all prospects. I don't know how that works. But either way, Braves and Twins, Hammond State. We can ask Ryan, I guess.
Yeah.
Go, who the hell's playing on Saturday? How does this work? But it starts Saturday already.
Have you ever been down?
No.
You ever been down?
I've been to that area, but I've never been there for
It's fun.
Twins baseball.
I grew up going. I love it down there. Cool setup.
Yeah, it's beautiful down there.
Yeah, it'd be nicer than this.
Yeah.
It's pretty chilly out there.
Is Johnny Bones down there?
He is. Johnny
Oh, my
Bones is
God.
down there. And by the way, we will be also talking to Parker Fox today. As he's filling in for PA, he'll be joining us for the last half hour of our show today.
No kidding. He's filling in for PA.
I believe that's right.
Look at that.
Wow, good for him.
Wait, what?
I believe that's
Parker
right.
Fox.
Oh, I thought I was working with Nordo today.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Abbott sent me a text and made it sound like he was filling in. Maybe, is he just in with you guys?
Maybe.
Parker,
maybe.
I would, yeah. I would bet Nordo's here.
Since when does Chad know who's on the air?
Right.
Oh. Maybe I'm sure I misread it.
NFL cap increasing yet
Let's
again.
go.
Yeah, hell yeah. This is great
More
news.
proof
Leave your hat on.
more proof the cap doesn't
Great
exist.
song.
You can assign whoever you want for however much you want. But the NFL told
He is
teams that
right.
the cap is growing between 277.5 and 281.5. Last year it was around 255. So we have a cap increase of about $53 million over the last 2 years. That number is a variable based on TV deals and revenue and all these other things in the CBA. Who knows? So it moves based on how much money they're making and they're printing money. So the cap increases. So
Well, short term, aren't we sad because we had a big salary? Like
we had a lot of cap space
Yeah.
anyway, but every team does. You can say
Yeah, it
whoever
doesn't
you
matter.
want for however much you want. There's no cap. It's a ruse.
He is right.
It's just big football lying to us.
The
Is the
Saints
combine coming?
Yeah, a week from today. Like the Saints are like 80 million over. They'll be under by the time they have to, and they'll magically make it work.
Yeah, they're signing Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I don't think he'd work for that team.
Doesn't fit.
Hey, Tommy, did you even go to the combine or anything?
No, nothing.
Didn't do any of that.
Nope. It was right around this time I told everyone I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, what about Big Ed? Did he?
No.
Didn't even, neither one of you.
No, Eddie was down to like 245, and he got a call from the Dolphins on the second day of the draft.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. Had to tell him he's just been drinking and not eating. Been there, brother.
Man, that's
so what did they say? Like,
I don't know.
in terms of like,
they called. They weren't going to draft him then. I think,
but undrafted free agent. Like,
Yeah.
would you be interested in potentially coming down here and giving it a go?
Exactly.
Yeah. You said no.
Said no.
Man.
So basically, what you're saying is the second your season ends, if you have a chance to be drafted or an undrafted free agent, you can't take any time off. You got to continue,
Oh, my God.
right? The
Right
grind
away.
continues.
It's
right?
even harder.
So you've talked about why you didn't want to, right? But why didn't Ed?
He couldn't
Why didn't
run anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like Eddie actually had a way better chance of making it in the NFL
he's like
than I did.
6'7", man.
Just his
Dude.
height, and
Yeah.
he
That's
started.
a huge
Started like 38 games for the Gophs, and it's just like so he had like a resume for it, and he was tall, so he could have played like any position, and his feet were really good. So I don't know. He just then going into his senior year, he got rolled up so bad he tore everything in his right ankle.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So then, like, to kind of gross, but like if he tied his cleat too tight, his ankle would pop out. It was really bad.
Man, no kidding.
And he had to play in a boot all senior year.
Like cowboy boots?
No, like
That's hot.
they
Like
made
a
like
ski boot?
Yeah, they made like a metal boot for him. So like if he couldn't get rolled up, so he was kind of playing one legged.
Yeah. That's all right. He's done great.
Yeah, so he's
good for him.
Yeah, better off, man, right?
Damn right. He's happy now. Oh God.
Oh,
What is this?
oh no.
Are you old enough for Rosie?
Oh my God.
Gotta be 18 and under 23 for Rosie. It's the age where you're just right. Not a kid, but not quite a night out. You see the lights, hear the beat, dancing under the disco sheet. Got those piggies in your pants, jumping in the rose zone. No need to warn. Rosie, 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 dance, dance, dance. Got your friends, got the groove, can't you see? Rosie, 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 let's go wild. Rose zone, no time to hide.
My favorite line is, got those piggies in your pants.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
I love that.
The crowd's alive.
Did she say disco sheep?
Yeah, sheet.
With a T?
Yeah, with a T, yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the zone. Rosie's the place, it's where you belong. Got your best friend by your side, laughing, shouting, you're not inside. Just the two of you, feeling free. Rosie's the party, it's what you need. Got those piggies in your pants, jumping in
what
the
does that even
rose zone,
mean?
no time to waste. Rosie, 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 dance, dance, dance.
So good.
Got your friends, got the groove, can't you see? Rosie, 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 let's go wild. Rosie, Rose zone, no time to hide.
Times
Yeah.
are high. I love
Piggies
it.
in your pants.
That's great, Hogs.
Piggies in your pants.
Libra's going to be here in like 10 minutes. Again, Ryan Jeffers about an hour from now. We'll talk to Parker Fox later. But what really matters after this on the .com.
KFAN.
Here we are, Power Trip Morning Show. Yeah, let's do some What Really Matters.
That's what really matters.
Thomas is here, best day of the week. It's Thursday. You know, Ben Lieber will be here soon, too.
Yeah, let's start it with wild news presented by Catalyst and CatalystSupplyCo.com. If you are a Twin Cities contractor, boost your build with my friends at Catalyst. Thanks, Catalyst.
Yeah, thank you.
The Wild still don't play for a couple of days because tonight is the Four Nations face-off final, USA versus Canada, but the Wild play at Detroit on Saturday. Then a home and home because they host Detroit on Tuesday. So still no more Wild games for a couple days. It's been on what, almost 2 weeks, give or take.
Yeah.
Nice little break for the Minnesota Wild. What really matters, though, is this.
By the way, are they really expecting there's just going to be fights at the drop of the hat today?
Again? I don't know.
For the Canada game?
Yeah.
I think so. There was 3 in the first 9 seconds?
I was just looking at somebody made like a thing on YouTube Shorts about Team USA practicing to play against Canada. It was basically them just beating the hell out of dummies. So this could be fun. That may be a hockey game I really want to watch.
Yeah. Is this the championship or is this like
churros? This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is for all the churros.
Oh, son of a bitch. Churros. Have you seen what Taco Bell came out with?
No.
Churros with cream filling in them. Don't say it's so good.
Get the cream out of there.
Get the cream out of there. So you don't like Long John's with cream filled?
Put the cream in there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Cream filled Long John's?
I'm going to tell you what. I'll cream your Long John. Let's go.
How many streets? He's running over there.
Hard to beat a good churro, though.
Oh,
Churros
my
are
God.
elite. Super pissed that Costco got rid of them.
What? They're gone?
Yeah. They got those double chocolate John cookies.
Oh, those guys are great.
Those guys suck.
I love those guys.
Those guys are amazing.
Big Justice, a great guy.
No, they
Dude,
suck.
come on.
He's always looking out for the Rizzler.
The
He's so
Rizzler.
nice. The Rizzler's the goat.
Dude, he's
that
all
family
time.
sucks.
The family doesn't suck.
That family
Bring the
sucks.
boom.
The Rizzler's the greatest guy in the world.
Oh, legit. Like, I vote for the Rizzler for president.
No, he's the greatest. I love him. I think he's making so much cash just showing up to places.
I legitimately don't know who the hell you guys are talking about.
Look up the Rizzler.
The Costco guys.
I don't go to Costco.
They're like this TikTok family that they got big just making videos about Costco, and now they're legitimately they're probably raking in. I mean, at least tens of thousands of dollars, if not millions.
I mean, he was at the.
They were on the Tonight Show a couple months ago.
They were wrestling.
Yeah.
In professional wrestling.
Yeah, but man, when you see the outtakes, once in a while they show the outtakes. That, I don't know. That dad just seems like he's a nightmare.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to be careful of what I'm projecting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's got one of those vibes that I don't think I would care for him.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? I think
That's
you know
right,
what I'm
because you
saying.
care for a lot of people. Like, you know what I mean?
I do.
That's your thing.
That's your thing, is liking people.
I like nice people.
You famously had a weird vibe about Jared Fogle.
In fact, you thought it was really cool.
He did seem very nice. What's he up to?
Hopefully dead.
I haven't checked in with him in a
Did
while.
you get this Subway churro? Sorry.
Never had it.
Isn't it a foot long?
Yeah.
I've had the Annie Ann pretzel though at Subway. Those that foot long pretzel.
Yeah, pretty good.
That I've had. It's solid. Yeah, it's not quite as good as obviously an Annie Ann's pretzel, but hey, whatever, man. It's a good deal. Is it your turn or my turn?
It's mine.
What really matters is this:
the average lifespan of a single strand of hair on your head is 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Even mine?
Even yours.
Great film.
No, I don't think yours.
No, I don't have any.
You got some?
Yeah, I got a little. My son has more hair than I do.
For the next 5 years, and that's
The son has more hair than you do.
Man, that son and my head are the same size.
Oh, good point. Ain't funny if it's true.
Yeah, no, it hurts. But, here we are.
The SEC and Big Ten commissioners, Tommy Olson, have agreed that the seeding in the 12-team college football playoff should change. They didn't like it because you have weird things happening, like 9th-ranked Boise State got the 3rd seed and 12th-ranked ASU got the 4th seed this year because last season the 4 highest-ranked conference champions earned the top 4 seeds in a first-round bye. So the SEC and Big Ten commissioners are saying, well, this isn't fair. This isn't the way to do it. But they have to get all 10 of the FBS commissioners and Notre Dame's athletic director to agree to change it, but they want it changed immediately. Which
unanimously, they have
it has to be unanimous.
Oh, my.
Wow. But it's also the right answer because, like in the NCAA tournament, right, if you win your conference title, you get an automatic bid to the tournament. It doesn't guarantee you anything. You could be a bazillion seed. You're in, but that doesn't guarantee you a seed. Cool. You won the Mountain West. Great. Right. Welcome aboard. You don't get a top seed.
You're a 14 seed.
Exactly. So, as Ben Lieber is walking in, we can ask Ben about this as well. But doesn't that seem fair? Like,
no, 100%.
You win your conference. If you're a major conference, you You get in,
right?
But
a
you
reseed.
don't exactly. But you're not guaranteed a top 4 seed.
Great.
Correct. And but then,
Hi, Ben.
but we got to get to 16 because like
That's the
Bama
right.
and Miami,
No buys.
they needed to be in.
Yeah, and no buys. That's the key. For even the number of teams, it's just we got to get a nice even number. No buys in the first round. Let's go.
Telling you, 32 is on the way. I'm telling you,
against that, right?
32 is going to be the play. 2 less games during the season, and then starting Thanksgiving weekend. Then we ride.
That'd be great.
And then it ends on New Year's Day because I hate that it's going to February now. It's too long. That's the play. And then rivalry weekend's the weekend before Thanksgiving. First weekend of Thanksgiving, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all ball.
Ben, as you're sitting down, maybe you heard the back half of that conversation, but we were just talking about the SEC and Big Ten asking for a seed change in the 12-team playoff. They don't like that Boise State was ranked 9th but got the 3, and ASU was ranked 12th but got the 4. So they don't want that to continue. Your thoughts?
Well, good morning, guys.
Good morning, Ben.
All right.
Right out of the gate.
Hi.
Those are nice, aren't they?
What?
Your sweater.
It is nice.
It's really nice. I know.
I know.
The hell
Yeah.
is it? What
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
What are we talking about? What's going on with it?
It's comfy sweatshirt.
Okay.
You know, gotta love the hoodies these days.
Okay.
I don't know. I honestly haven't put that much thought into the college football stuff. The things need to change for sure. I think it's a little boo-hooey, like by these conferences, to be a little upset by this because look, these things just sort of work out year to year to year. It's never going to be 100% fair. I think that we can all probably agree with that. As far as where the playoffs are going, we have to find a way to build in or make sure that we have the right amount of competition for every level when they actually get in the playoffs, because I don't want to go year after year after year and the early round games are just blowouts. They're not watchable. They're not competitive. So I don't know how we do that. I don't know. I mean, the only barometer is to like gauge this is for these teams to play. And these teams play, and we don't know if it's going to be a blowout or it's going to be a close game. But I actually disagree with where Tommy's going. I think the more teams, the more non-competitive games we're going to have, and the more unwatchable games we're going to have. And then over the course of time, we're going to be like, well, I'm not even going to watch the first round. It's boring. So I don't know. I don't think it's like college basketball where there's parity like that. I think the 32nd team versus the number 1 team would just be a bloodbath.
But
let's
think of Minnesota's year, right? Because I've watched every play this year, so that's what I can really talk about.
Sure.
They were 1 play away from beating Michigan, couple plays away from Penn State, and they were in it. And they were in the playoffs this year, right? So if they had one or 2 play games against these guys, there is a little bit more parity, I believe, with NIL now, where people thought it was going to be like the Bamas of the world running away. I think it's just more even across the board, where a team like Minnesota can develop into like the above average type teams, where it's more of an even playing field that way, where they develop and then guys like Bama get all-star teams. That's my rebuttal. I think it's a little more even, a little more parity than we thought.
It could be. It could be. I think that a 32 team playoff or something like that would be sort of just exhausting. And
yeah, it would.
And I don't know if it's great for the kids and the student athletes. I don't think that more is always better. I think there is a sweet spot. What that number is, I don't really know. But the more games you play, the more you invite injury. And then all of a sudden it comes down to a Minnesota team beating, an Ohio State team this year because the Ohio State quarterback gets injured or whatever. You're like, well, then is it really the better team, or is it just a game of attrition? Mm-hmm. If it's a game of attrition, I don't want to watch that. I don't think that that's fair. I want to see everybody's best on each given day in each given game. And I think the more games that you play, the more that you invite, especially in college where these guys are they seem more fragile, and the more games that you play, more guys are going to get injured.
Yeah. I mean, could you argue that the Super Bowl is the attrition then too? Because you guys play 18 games?
I think that there's more built-in downtime. There is that 2 week break from the championship game to the Super Bowl, so guys have a time to heal. You do have the number one teams getting a bye week, just a few weeks before. And I just think that the older guys have more time to recover. I mean,
they're not students.
They're not students. They can spend, if you're injured, you can spend literally 24/7 getting rehab.
Their job.
It's your job.
Right. Yeah.
In college, it's not that way.
But man, it'd be cool to have a big tournament, wouldn't it?
To gamble on it.
Yeah, of course. That's what I mean. And then all the bowl games were cool, and it all just lined up.
Yeah, brackets, baby. Brackets.
So sick.
We could fill it out for KFAN.com.
I forgot to do that this year.
Oh, that's all right.
What really matters is this.
Cool things invented by kids. The swimming flippers for your feet. As a boy growing up in Boston, this kid wasn't a very strong swimmer. So to increase his speed, he took 2 wooden paddles, strapped them to his hands, and used them like flippers to push himself through the water. Today, swimmers and divers wear flippers just like Franklin's, but on their feet. By the way, Franklin would be Benjamin Franklin. Yes, Benjamin Franklin invented the swimming flippers.
Get out of here.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
I did not know that.
I didn't
That's why I'm here,
either.
buddy. That's why I'm here.
That's
what I do.
Genius.
That's what I do.
Like, does he get royalties then? His
Probably
fam?
not anymore.
Not anymore. No, he's.
Well, I know not now, but don't you think his fam gets some royalties?
I don't know if they do, or I'm not sure.
Unless
how
he
they
has
did
a
that stuff back
specific brand of them.
Yeah, probably.
Does he have much of a lineage, though? I don't ever hear about the Ben Franklin family tree.
then. That's a good point.
Was he Randy? Did he spread his seed
Oh,
around?
he
Was
certainly
little,
did.
Was
Yeah,
he little
he
Johnny
had-
Appleseed
He probably
around?
had a hog, tall guy.
Yeah, but did he know how to use it,
He's
though?
just as likely to be related to Max
I
as he
don't
is to
know.
me.
He wasn't even a
Hog's
strong
daddy-
swimmer.
Hog's daddy, he had loose hips. He's a tall, gangly guy.
No, he
he's
wasn't.
just...
He couldn't even swim. Tall,
he couldn't-
gangly
no,
guy.
he
He can
couldn't swim.
5'9".
Why does he always get depicted as being tall and... Oh, I'm
He
thinking
doesn't.
Abe Lincoln.
Who the hell
I'm
are
like,
you
who are you
talking about?
talking about?
Abe
I'm
had a
thinking Abe.
hog.
I'm
He's
thinking
like
Abe.
short and pudgy.
I'm thinking Abe.
Yeah.
Abe had
Oh, Abe had him.
Monster.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, he was spreading seed for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abe's penis died 3 days after him.
Yeah.
What else did Franklin make?
He also invented the lightning rod. He was also one of the people to sign the Declaration of Independence.
Which was later stolen.
By
Benjamin Gates.
Who?
God, it's a great film.
It's a great film. It is a great, great film.
That's Schmoll's top 5. If anyone cares.
Yeah, I was going to write that.
No, I know. I have his top 5 right here beside me.
All right, more of What Really Matters after this. Ben Lieber is here. Tommy Olson is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the road.
The Fan.
Yes, yes. 6:45 Power Trip Morning Show. Good morning, everybody. Here we are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Ben.
Oh, Hawk.
How the hell are you? It feels like it's been forever since I've seen you.
It really has. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Well, I was sick last Thursday.
Yeah, you were very sickly.
Yeah.
You gonna be all right?
I think so. In the long run, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Short term, I feel fine. Long term, I don't know.
Yeah.
You were in Grand Rapids, weren't you?
I was a couple weeks ago.
Great spot.
It is.
Did you
Oh,
go
I
to the
like that place a
Zorbas up
lot.
there?
Okay, let me just be honest with you. Grand Rapids way exceeded my expectations.
Right?
Thank you.
Right?
Fantastic.
What are you, the mayor?
I didn't know it was gonna be that
Well,
big
you're
of a town.
back roads, and then you pull up to Lake Pocamaga or whatever it's called.
Well,
and then,
so Pocamaca, not even sure if that's right. but I'm
Gotta
gonna
catch
go there.
them all. So close.
But Lake Pocamaca, sure, I'll go with it.
Wow.
It's wintertime. It's snowy up there. I didn't notice the lake at all.
Sure.
Like it wasn't like that maybe summertime picturesque drive-in.
that's what it is. Yeah.
But the town itself, they have like that little town square. It's kind of like
candy store right there. There's a Burger King right there. That's phenomenal.
And let me tell you guys, they have us up there about twice a year to play shows.
Yeah.
They have a great theater. And everybody in the town comes out to this.
Like an
It's
amphitheater or theater?
Like a theater. Like 600 people, and they all come out and watch the show. It's the best, man. I love that place. It's a long drive, but it is worth it.
yeah, it's a little bit of a hike.
Did you go to that Boulder Tap House by chance?
Yes. Wait, no. Yeah. The big brewery in town.
So good.
It's so good.
They have a cheese curd burger that's phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh, we just
that
did our
sounds
safety
so
meetings
good.
there. We didn't really eat. We had maybe, I think,
Safety meetings.
Yeah, that's what all the hockey people call the pre-party, the tailgate.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So no, then there's a pickled loon up there that's great, and then there's a Zorba's up there that's also phenomenal.
Zorba's 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
I like it.
God,
road tripping, baby.
Yeah,
it's a great area.
Why do you go up there that often?
Work.
Oh,
I used to go up there a lot more for work.
Work.
Yeah,
Second family.
Answering ads.
Because there's
a lot of skiing.
He's got to go up and visit what might be his kids.
Yeah.
One of my
a lot of GHs up there.
The hospital
Up there, he's known as Frank Weil.
Yeah.
Nobody knows his real name.
No, it's a great town. It's a nice little back road drive too. Straight shot.
Yeah, we were. The nice thing is like we got a thanks to Hawk from last year. We just charter a Jefferson Lines bus.
Yeah, man.
Oh, beautiful.
And
the whole squad gets to ride together.
Oh yeah, all the kids in the back.
That's a dream for the kids.
Yeah, of course, Edina comes rolling up in a bus.
That's so spot on.
Yeah,
That's how we roll. Like their Nintendo Switches and stuff. Just
And that's
head to toe.
And that's what we use as basically our shuttle service the whole, because obviously nobody has a car there.
Oh, so you're drinks in the whole
Oh,
time.
yeah, I was.
That's the dream.
Oh, I was drinking tequila at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, Benny.
It was the best.
Talk slower, brother. But that's the dream. That's so fun.
The kids have a blast.
And then, do you guys say, is there like a resort you stayed at up there or something?
No, I think if we had to do it better, somebody after the fact, people are recommending like these little lake resorts and stuff that are still open. We probably could have done that. We just stayed at, I think it was, I forget what it was. Hampton Inn?
There's a place called Sugar Lake Lodge. That's where I stay when I go up there. Great spot.
Is that
actually might have been what was recommended.
Yeah, it's probably because it's like there's
Hawk is
different cabins, and then there's a big resort that has restaurants and stuff.
Yeah,
and it has like the clearest lake in Minnesota. You can like drink the water.
Oh, really?
Swear.
Probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably.
No, it's a great area. It's just another hidden gem.
Yeah, very, very underrated.
It is. The candy store bangs.
You mentioned the candy store.
Yeah, you mentioned a lot.
That's a euphemism.
He means how 50 Cent means it when he says, I'll take you to the candy shop.
Oh, what a banger.
Such a banger.
God. Do you remember that song?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, what was her name? Olivia?
Yeah.
Where's she? R.I.P.? She passed?
I think she had some beef with G-Unit.
Oh, G-Unit.
Say that again.
All-timer.
She had some beef with G-Unit.
Who else was in G-Unit?
Tony Yayo.
Oh,
Young Buck. Oh, dude.
That's Bellanote bangers right there,
Banks.
Corey, you know that was bangers.
I don't remember
They'd
what
see
they
the
played.
They'd see the Candyman walk in there like, put G-Unit on. Here we go. God.
Couldn't miss him when he walked in. 7 feet tall.
So like Sam Cassell would be there too? Everyone would be there?
A lot of the Timberwolves would walk over. But nobody got there faster than the Candyman.
He was there before they were.
Yep.
And then you'd walk over after working?
Sometimes, yep. And then Candy would be there.
So they they had to know who you were, right? Because you interviewed them?
Oh, no. No, they had no idea.
No?
No.
That'd been cool if they're like, Core.
No.
You got the nod?
Well, he wasn't really core back then.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He was the sad guy in the core nerd.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
I heard stories about Michael Olowokandi in the corner of Spin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Heard a couple of stories about
I forgot
that.
about that.
Where was
nightclub.
Spin? Was that right down there too?
It was across the street from the Lodge, which is
the Lodge
a
Whale.
block from
The Lodge Whale.
from Block E.
Is that
you would have? Do you ever go to the Lodge?
I don't even know those names.
The Lodge would have been created for you.
Yes.
That would have been
The
your
Lodge
spot.
was the best bar of all time.
And then,
really? Oh,
and then Two Cobras would have loved Spin nightclub,
yeah.
but Tommy would have gone to the Lodge. Two Cobras would have went to Spin.
Yeah.
Okay.
They both
Sounds
sucked.
fantastic.
They both sucked, but I went to both of them way too much.
Is that like the right by like where 7 is right now? Like the
no, wrong block. But close, yeah.
Around there.
Yep. I don't know what's in those spots now because I don't go downtown anymore. Don't know.
Rabbit holes down there. I'm telling you, it's a great spot. It is.
I believe you.
What, the bar's called Rabbit Holes?
It's a brand new spot.
Oh, really?
It's so good. TCL should go live there for one day.
Should we? Is it our peeps?
No.
Yeah, it's your demo.
No, not at all. But it's a great spot.
All right. More What Really Matters. Hey, the Gopher women actually won last night because they were falling apart. They had lost 5 of 6, but they beat Purdue 74-61. 2 games left in the regular season for the ladies. They are 20-8 and 8-8 in the Big Ten. But they're getting there.
So they'll make the dance.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
They were free falling there for a second, though, so that was a big win. What really matters is this.
Braille, the system people who cannot see well use to read, was created by Louis Braille, who was 15 years old.
Oh, wow.
And an egomaniac. He wanted to name it after himself. What a narcissist.
Do you guys know anyone that knows how to read Braille?
Yeah, blind people.
Thanks, Cor.
No, I don't.
I don't either.
I don't think I know anybody.
I've never met anyone.
You didn't take that
My
in
uncle is
college?
blind.
Your uncle's blind?
Yeah, my
Maxo?
uncle's blind.
Nobody's blind.
That wasn't the question. Can he read Braille?
I would assume so. I don't know though for sure.
Blind from birth or from what age?
I think no. He used to have. I think it was after high school.
Did he,
One time I was in charge when I was a kid. I was in charge of walking him around, and I got too caught up in the conversation, and I ran him right into the McDonald's wall. And I feel really bad still to this day.
Yeah.
But he also offered to teach me how to drive when I was a kid. So
It is hard. I have a very good friend, Suzanne, who is now cannot see. And I walk her around all the time. And it's so hard to remember that she can't see things because you're just having a conversation. And suddenly she's on her face.
What a great bit.
Right? And you're like, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you there were steps there.
when you forget, sometimes
you do.
You had one job, Chris.
I know.
One job.
I'm sorry.
You forget because sometimes like he'll call my dad about the NBA. He'll be like, "Did you see that?" And I'm like, "Did you?"
Oh boy.
You're getting emails.
Let's see what else. How about this? Earmuffs were created by Chester Greenwood at the age of 15. He was out ice skating one day in 1873. He was fed up with his freezing cold ears, so he made a simple wire frame and, with his grandmother's help, sewed bits of beaver skin
Oh, yeah.
in it to
Tommy
keep his
just
ears
threw
warm.
up.
You.
Initially, they were called Greenwood's Champion Ear Protectors, and they were a big hit with soldiers in World War I. He was 15 years old. Don't know if his family is making bank off it or not. But
Right. Like, did he sign the
You'd
patent?
hope so.
He had to sign the patent. But then how long does that last? 10 years? Corey, you have a patent on initials?
Trademark, no patent.
Okay.
Because there's nothing to really patent. I didn't invent anything. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
That's a great game.
What's the difference?
Like a patent is something that's legitimately new technology or something that.
Oh, okay.
Right. I didn't invent trivia, right? I didn't. You can't trademark the idea of trivia. So it's just I just have my logo and the name trademark, but there's no There's nothing to patent.
like you could trademark Two Cobras. But
Exactly.
you didn't invent it.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure. See, now we're on to something.
But you live the lifestyle.
Nobody embodies it better than
You are Two Cobras.
Yeah, many people would like to replicate it.
Yeah.
But you're the OG.
Thank you.
You're the OG.
Thank you.
Nobody can take that away from you, Thomas.
The Drunken Scotties gave football head coach Luke Fickell a 1-year extension through 2031. That was after a 5-7 season. I didn't know this until I read this yesterday. Tommy, maybe you do know this because you follow college football and you hate the Badgers. Wisconsin does historically give out 1-year extensions to all of their coaches for consistency purposes.
I did not know that.
I guess they just do this all the time. So this is... But people were like, wow, 5-7 and he still gets an extension. It's like, well, I guess they just do that until you're firing him. And I forget I don't know which coach they referenced, but a coach or two ago, they gave a 1-year extension just like this, and then like 5 games into the season, they fired him. So like,
oh, okay, it's like a tryout year.
So it's not even close to a guarantee. They just do this, but he's now contracted through 2031 technically. But
yeah, I didn't think he was
going to can't get rid of him.
Weird year to give him that.
Yeah, I
that
thought
feels
really
really
he'd
weird.
get canned.
Right,
Yeah.
first time in like 20 plus years.
Still
they didn't
might
make a
though,
bowl.
right? That's the point, I guess.
Yeah.
Is this is just the standard. Yeah. So it probably isn't like a vote of confidence. Probably just like this is what we do until we say you're gone.
They did lose their QB though in the Bama game, right? I'm pretty sure they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. They were on their backup the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he went to dive and he popped his knee.
Yep.
That's right.
Oh.
But yes, that like all the alumni are ripping him publicly. like the whole coaching staff, like how it's not what Wisconsin football should be.
That's
because they're
Like
all
the-
run and gun
the
now.
style-
and
the style
it
of
should
football?
be power football, and like all
Gotcha.
ex-alumni like are just ripping them. So I don't know. That's
Really, really hate to see Wisconsin
But
struggling.
honestly, I was texting Schmoll about it. If you if you like watch the game this year against the Gophs, they looked so bad. Like to the point where you almost felt like
No.
what's going
Don't say
on?
it.
Yeah,
don't say it.
that you feel
Oh,
bad
I would
for them.
never say that, but I was just like, what's going on? Like there was no one at the game, and this is Gophs versus Badgers at Badgers. No one's there. It felt like they were flat, like they didn't even care, and they just looked awful. And like the first time in my life we've ever actually dominated them. It was great, but I don't know. We're in a way better spot than they are. It feels fantastic.
It does. What really matters, though, is that and this.
Greg Nissen was 16 years old and he was at the circus. And he was watching trapeze artists dropping into safety nets. He decided he had an idea. So he went home and invented what? What do you think?
Maybe the safety harness so they don't actually fall.
That's a good guess, but that's incorrect. But
It's got to be something that all of us use, right? I assume.
I think we've all used it.
We've all used it. It's a trapeze artist falling out. This is something in the home?
No.
Not in the home.
In fact, it'd be in your backyard if you have one.
Hammock.
Nope.
Oh, that's a good
bungee cord.
Nope.
You have a bungee cord in your backyard?
I mean, maybe on your fence so you don't let the the boogeyman in.
The bad guys.
I'm sorry, bungee cord.
You don't know what a bungee cord is.
Does it relate or is it not relatable?
Sort
at all?
of. You can see why after I say it to you, you're
Hammock's
going to
a
be
good
like, yeah,
guess.
that makes sense. I'll tell you.
Just a trampoline?
Trampoline!
Oh.
Bam! You nailed it. That's
gotcha.
exactly
All
right.
Oh.
So
I was thinking
watching-
like something that everyday common people would have.
Right. Well, he watched trapeze artists dropping into safety nets, and he wanted to create a net that would bounce that person back up again.
Up.
So he built his own version from a steel frame and a canvas sheet in his parents' garage. Eventually, he invented it, or I should say he perfected it, by adding springs. Not long after that, it became an Olympic sport.
Wow.
Yeah.
Trampolines are badass.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
man.
I love tramps.
Thank goodness the evolution of trampolines, because remember trampolines back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, they're
Oh,
so
man.
dangerous.
Yeah.
With the metal springs
The metal
that are
springs in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no nets on the outside. You could just fly 50 feet off
Oh,
to the
my
left
God.
side. No big deal. Your buddy could double bounce you right into the springs.
Oh, yeah.
God, it was great though, wasn't
Cheating
it?
death every time you got
Every
on one of those.
time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now the kiddos can go back there and do like a billion backflips, and they have the safety nets.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's the best.
That's the
It's
coolest.
like one of my
best.
kiddos'
It's the
favorite
coolest.
things to do is the trampoline.
Can I be honest? It is for my kids outside of, boy, I'm not going to say it because you guys will just hammer me.
Go ahead. You're good.
No.
Please.
The trampoline that we have in our backyard may be the best investment that we've ever made for our kids. It has provided so much entertainment
Right.
Yeah.
and exercise. And if they're just like acting crazy and the two boys are beating up on you, go outside on the trampoline.
Oh, no kidding.
Great.
Go.
Well,
Yeah,
go,
go get some
out.
energy out.
Get out.
Trampoline,
Go.
It's literally
100%.
it's a ring. It's a wrestling ring.
It's
That's
a
what it
wrestling
is.
ring.
And you
Yeah.
just go.
And it's got the basketball hoop
Yeah.
on it, so they just like hammer each other
that's
playing basketball.
God, what's
awesome.
better than basketball on there? Oh,
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That
no,
sounds
nothing.
great.
That's the best.
It's so fun. God, that's great. Good for them.
All right, the news is next. Ryan Jeffers of the Minnesota Twins on the phone from Fort Myers in like 20 minutes or so, but Chris will walk us through the news after this on The Fan.